Hi everyone, today's video is going to be a haul, and if you're like, girl, you said you weren't going to do a haul. I did. But then I went shopping. Some of these things I was planning on buying, some of these things I wasn't. And if you watched my most recent video, I just posted a makeup inventory video, which I'll link below in case you missed it. Well, that wasn't my most recent video, that was 2 videos ago. But close enough. If you're like, you just had a makeup inventory, all of these items were in that inventory because I had already had them by then. I just hadn't hauled them yet. So, all that being said, let's go ahead and get into the haul. I bought a few things, nothing ridiculous. First is from, whoa, that's my address. First is from Colourpop. They always send a little note and it says, "Hey love, you had me at aloe," like aloe. So that's really cute. They drew a little aloe plant. That's pretty cute. I like that. And the reason why I wanted to make a Colourpop order was for their single eyeshadows. I knew I wanted to get a palette, and if you buy 4 of their powder single shadows, you get a palette for free. And I had heard that you could, like, make it a Z palette. And then the shadows that are normally $5 a piece went on sale for $4 a piece. So this is a $20 value, and I got it for $16. Now, the shade Tiki is the one I already had. I'd already bought Tiki. So I didn't use that today. But then I have the shade Blowfish, which is what's in my inner corner. It's a really nice kind of a goldy white. Just like a really shimmery and pretty. Then I bought the shade Poodle, which is under my lower lash line, if you can see that. And it's just a nice matte pink. It's a slightly powdery pink, but it's like really pretty and magenta. I like that. Then I bought this shade Checkmate, and that's what I have in my crease today. It's really unique. That's why I bought Checkmate. I don't know, I just thought it was a really unique shade. It's like that really kind of, it's not really a seafoam green, but kind of kelpy. I don't know, I enjoy it. And then I also bought this shade, which is Tiny Tangerines, and I just thought it was really unique and pretty. It is unique. It's not the most unique shadow, but I do like it, and that's what's in my outer V today. So again, I have a lot of those on my eyeshadow, and on my eyes. And I talked about it in my inventory that I kind of wanted to really buy things that inspired me. I knew I wanted to buy 4 shadows. Blowfish and is a marine biology kind of shade. I'm a marine biologist in case you didn't know. Poodle, my grandmother always had Poodle. And then, like I said, these 2 just looked really unique to me. So those are the 4 pressed shadows I bought. So far, I mean, like I said, I've used them today. I'm afraid they make noises when you move them around. I don't know about that, but it comes with like a little insert that has 4, and it's glued in, and you have to peel it out. I just watched a video about it. I don't know. There's like 100 on YouTube. I don't even know whose I watched. I literally just Googled it, and the first one that came up is the one I watched. I was so afraid I was gonna ruin it, but it worked out. So 4 of those, and those were $16 for all 4, and the palette came for free. Then I bought 3 of their Super Shock shadows, so that made my total, these are $5 a piece, which made my total $31, and you have to spend $30 to get free shipping. So I bought 3. The first one I bought is what's on my lid today, and it's the shade Weenie. And in case you are brand new here, so my channel is called Becky Loves Kanga. And Kanga is my dog's name, and she's a wiener dog. So I had to have this shade, and it's one of their best sellers. It's a really pretty kind of coppery shade. There it is. It's really pretty. Again, that's what's on my lids today, and I really like it. It applies super nice. These have a really cool, like, gelée texture, and they're really pigmented. I do enjoy the Colourpop press shadows, and I think they're great. Don't get me wrong. Well, I don't love Tiki. Tiki's a little powdery to me. I want to use it all over my lid. I haven't done that yet. But these 4 were all beautiful. But I think as far as uniqueness, the Super Shock shadows really are just a lot more unique. I know people don't like them because you have to pretty much, well, I don't know. I've only applied them with my fingers, and that's what works for me. So there you go. Then I bought this, and it's kind of dumb. I'm sure it says this. These are 2 of their pigments. So if you buy the Super Shock pigments, technically you can't wear them on your eyes. Well, you can. They're not safe to use on your eyes, which I didn't read. I'm sure it says that on the website, and I just was like, ooh, gotta buy things. So this is the shade Kelp Me. And look at that. It's like a really pretty peach with a ton of like pink iridescence. And again, Kelp, marine biology, had to have it. This one is not near as pigmented. It's almost like a glitter topper. If you can see that, it's right there. Its formulation is, it just says it's a pressed pigment, but I don't know. It's not quite as pigmented as some of the other ones. And the Weenie is on ultra metallic. I really like the ultra metallics. I think they're super awesome. And then the last one is another pressed pigment, and this is called Slave to Pink. And I remember when Colourpop first came out, this is only my second Colourpop order. I don't have a ton of Colourpop, but when they first came out, I saw this shadow, and I've always wanted it. So I just decided to finally go ahead and get it. And it's a hot pink with some like pink glitter in it. I know that sun is kind of intense, y'all. I can't really help it. Look at that. So I'll swatch it right there. Beautiful. Haven't used Kelp Me or Slave to Pink yet, but that's the plan for tomorrow. Big fan of those two. And then Colourpop's been really good lately about giving away free things. I got 2 ultra satin lips, yeah, with my last order, and I love that formulation. And this time I got a Lippie pencil. It says a little Lippie. I don't know what kind of finish it says it is, but this is the shade Thistle. And it's what I have on my lips today. I think it's a really nice, it's kind of peachy, but it's also really nude. It's super pigmented. It's right there. I really like the way it looks. It's super comfortable. It's kind of a matte, but not really. Like more of a satin, if we're being honest. So those are all my Colourpop purchases. Really happy with all of those. The Kelp Me is kind of disappointing, but I want to get it on my lids and see what it does there. So we got some more to show you, so gotta make swatching room. Next, we'll go to my Sephora order. Well, it's not an order. I go into the store once a month. I don't enjoy my Sephora store. I mean, it's nothing personal. It's just like the people aren't nice. Honestly, the people are kind of jerks, and they're not helpful, and they're really kind of stuck up. I don't know. I realize not all Sephoras are like that, but the one that I go to, it's just anytime I've gone, I haven't enjoyed the experience. But and online you can use Ebates and things like that, and you get the free items. My Sephora is not about giving you stuff at all. So I go in there once a month because I have my Sephora Play card, and you get 50 points. So this month I got this guy. I love Kat Von D. I don't want to get into this habit because I think it's a very dangerous slippery slope. But if I was going to have to, Kat Von D is probably my favorite brand, and like it's the brand that I kind of want to own everything that she puts out. Except I'm not really that interested in the shade in Light Glimmer that's coming out right now. But this is the Alchemist palette. You can see it's a beautiful white palette. And I'm sure you've all seen it. It comes with 4 duochrome shades. I should have worn one today, but I didn't even think about it. So we have Green Emerald, Blue Sapphire, Ultraviolet Amethyst, and Pink Opal. So you can see, hopefully, in the swatches, how much color there really is in there. Like, that's not just a white. Like, those are really, truly duochrome. I've always kind of been intrigued by the Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild palette. And I saw someone, again, I don't know who it is. It was just like a random video I watched. Compare these shades to that palette. And these are very, very similar. And then I also swatched the new Aurora. I can't say that name. A-U-R-O-R-A, Aurora palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I was kind of debating between that one and this one. And that one is a lot more pigmented as far as color. But I could tell, like, if I wanted to use it as a highlight, it was just too chunky. Like, I feel like that would really only be an eyeshadow palette. And this could be either. So, again, there are those swatches. And I got that. And then I actually did redeem some points, which was a big ordeal. You know, they have up their little points. And I was like, oh, can I redeem my points, please? And they're like, fine, what do you want? And I was like, can I get, you know, this little Makeup Forever item? And they're like, what are you talking about? I was like, that Makeup Forever item, it's right there. It's a little cream eyeshadow. And I don't know. I just feel like they weren't very nice, and I feel like that's how it always is at my Sephora. Again, I'm not hating on all Sephoras. I obviously shop at Sephora, but mine's just not very nice. And so this is the Makeup Forever Aqua XL Color Paint. These just came out, and this is the brown one in M56. This was also a Point Pork online for a little while. It might still be. I haven't used this yet, but I'm intrigued. I've heard mixed reviews. Wow, that's really creamy. That's a lot. I could totally even use that as a cream contour. Like a really pigmented cream contour, but I could. So, there is that shade. Okay. So that's everything I got at Sephora. And then I made one more order that if you've been watching me, then you're probably not surprised. I made a Lorac order. Because I have already reviewed everything from the Lorac Beauty and the Beast collection. Well, almost everything. I reviewed the eyeshadow palette and the cheek palette and the lip gloss collection. I make those 3 separate videos because otherwise they'd be like a, I don't know, like an hour and a half video, and I don't think anyone wants to see that. But I did not have the lipsticks. This was $36. Oh, I didn't mention it. This palette is $32. This was $36 for 5 lipsticks, which I think is a pretty good deal. And it comes with the same shades as what's in the lip gloss collection. So Believe, Red Roses, Inner Beauty. I can't get these last 2 out. Oh, so my boyfriend is Canadian. John is his name. And he made fun of how I say this. So, he told me it would be like, Savoir Forêt. I think I'm still saying that wrong. I don't know. I said Savoir Fier, and that's definitely not right. Savoir Forêt, I think is how you say it. I don't know. John's not here. I can't ask him. But that's the French way to say it. And Très Chic. So I'll do a couple of swatches of this. I'm sure I will be posting a full review of this with lip swatches. Yeah, that's Très Chic. I really like the Red Roses shade. These seem kind of dry, just on first impressions. I did do a, this is the same formulation as what was in the Lorac Pirates of the Caribbean collection, and I had all of those duos. I'll link that video below as well if you're interested. This one does not seem, this one seems really creamy. It's that shade Inner Beauty. It's really light. So I will try all those out and do a review for y'all if you're interested in that. And then because I think it was spend $50 for free shipping at Lorac's website, because I did buy them on the website because it kind of made me angry. I'm not going to lie. Lorac kept saying these are only going to be on our website. It's only going to be on our website. And then all of a sudden it came onto Ulta's website. Now Ulta sells with Lorac, and that's fine and dandy. And I probably, in all honesty, no, I would have. I would have waited and gotten on Ulta and gotten points for it, like I did with my Lorac Pirates of the Caribbean. So I was a little agitated about that, but whatever. It's not that big of a deal. But because I wanted to get free shipping, I also bought this, which is the Lorac California Dreaming Palette. And it's a $30 eyeshadow palette for 12 shades. I think that's a bargain. That's less than $3 a shade. Well, that's the back of it. There's the front of it. And if we're being honest, one of the reasons why I really want to buy this is there are sea stars on the packaging, and those are kind of like jellyfish to me. And there's a color in here called Starfish. And in case you don't know, I study sea stars. I'm a Bentham ecologist studying the Forbes sea star for my master's thesis. So I needed it. So I'll swatch that one. I used Cozy today up there in my brow. This shade Kitty Cat is intriguing. And then Seaside. So there they all are on the finger. I have not used this whole palette. They swatch decently. That Kitty Cat shade is kind of amazing. That Seaside shade is really disappointing to me, and so is Starfish. So that's just first impressions. I haven't used it yet. I will probably also be doing a review of that sometime relatively soon. So that is everything I have for y'all today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing some of the things that I have recently purchased. I bought all of this in June, so if you watch my empties video, I'll link that video below as well. Then that money that I spent in June, and I was over like by $100, I'd spent more money than I had used up. This is why. But I haven't bought anything this month, and today is the 10th, which to some people it's probably really trivial, but I'm excited about that. You gotta be excited sometimes. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any questions, requests, suggestions, comments. If you have any requests about these products specifically, I plan on doing a review of this palette, of the lipstick collection, and probably of the Alchemist palette as well. But if there's something else you want to see, or if you want to see one of those before another one, let me know. And just in case you didn't know, I'm going to be gone for a week and a half, starting Friday, July 14th to July 23rd. I will be out of town, so there won't be any videos. But besides that, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all real soon. Bye.